Greetings, people of intellect. This is my book review of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. This is one of those hallmark books that I believe all successful people ought to read, and I believe they have. It's been around for 20 plus years. And Dr. Covey creates a understanding that to be outwardly successful, you have to first develop genuine characteristics of effectiveness and success. And so he titles his first 3 habits primary greatness, or the private victories that you must first conquer to have public victories and public greatness. So his first habit is to be proactive, making sure that you take initiative, that you understand that you are the programmer, and to not wait around for other things to happen, and the language and the mentality of you are in control. The second habit is to begin with the end in mind, meaning that you have the right roadmap, you are in the right jungle, you are on the right path to where you want to end up. So you can begin with where you ultimately want to be, and then make sure that you're working your way towards that particular goal. The third habit of private victories is to do first things first, meaning to prioritize, and he has this quadrant system of urgent and non-important way of you categorizing your tasks, so you know what to be doing first and what has greater significance. The next 3 habits are that of public victory, or your engagement with others. So that begins with habit number 4, which is to seek win-win win-win solutions to problems in which both individuals win. The 5th habit is that of to first seek to understand, then to be understood. This has a lot to do with empathic listening. He mentions a very interesting topic that I think should not be overlooked, is that there are 4 dimensions of communication: reading, writing, talking, and listening. And we spend a lot of time learning how to read, learning how to write, learning how to talk. But how much time do we get formal education or spend the initiative to learn how to listen? And that is a huge part, there's a huge lack in that. So if you take the time to develop how to listen to others, and one thing that I picked up from this book is when you let someone talk and it's your time to talk, restate what they said, like in terms of, so let me understand this correctly, and that shows the other person that you are really listening. So that has to do with character, or habit number 6. No, habit number 5. Habit number 6 is that of synergy. Means that 1 + 1 = 3 or more. Means working together you achieve a lot more than you do independently. The 7th habit is to sharpen the saw. The saw refers to thyself, which he characterizes as 4 dimensions. There's mind, body, spirit, and emotional, social. And he said that you should take the time to look into each of those, whether it be through exercise, meditation, reading, and creating good foundations, deposits into other people and their interests, and basically become a well-rounded individual. Now, the 3 things that I've taken away from this book is the first being that the concept of interdependency, which is, he says, a decision that only independent people can make. Interdependency is a view of the world that your success is tied with other people's success, and that you can work together, and that there's a link. It's just not like I want me to win, and that sort of mentality is not going to get you far. The second thing that I've taken away is that when you think the problem is outside of you, whether it be you think it's your boss or your spouse or some various aspect of your situation or whatnot, when you absolve yourself of the problem, that thought is the problem. You need to see how you can take responsibility so that you can improve yourself. The final thing I've taken away from this book is the concept that synergy, that there are win-win solutions in which both parties can come out on top.